Praise God.
Praise God.
Go ahead, brother.
You know, I was thinking, I could be here all day and tell you what he means to me and never even scratch the surface. He knows that. And you know what the best part is? I don't have to tell him. Because I show him. And he shows me.
Amen.
It was in, God looked down the road and knew that I was going to have a mentor. He took my grandpa, and I was kind of lost without him. And my dad became my best friend, my business partner, along with being my daddy. But you know, if God looked down the road and he knew that I was going to have somebody else, somebody to lead me down a spiritual pathway that I had no idea even existed, nor did I even care. And I met Brother Jerry, Sister Peggy. In 1985, I began to come to church here. And I believe it was on his birthday, November the 10th, I was born again.
Amen.
Not by plan, that's just how things worked out. And he's always been a mentor. I told him this morning, he calls me partner. Thank God. I couldn't think of having a better partner going through this world.
Amen.
Not only, Brother Mike, that we're going through this world down here as partners, we're going through the eternity as partners. My dad, like I said, was my best friend, my business partner, and my dad. He passed away in June
Amen.
2013, which was very hard. But you know what? I had a partner.
That's right.
That was right there.
Amen.
And he's always been right there.
Amen.
Brother Richard, I didn't know too much about camping. My camping was in tents. He said, come and get this camper. I want you to carry it out and see if you and Susan like it. Brand new camper. I said, I can't drive that camper. He said, it's okay, I'll set it up.
Amen.
We became camping partners. We've had some mighty good times, have we not? Not only that, we became fishers of men, Brother Mike.
That's right. Praise the Lord.
And I am proud to say that I am proud to have him as my mentor, my pastor, and my partner.
Amen. That's it.
You talk about filling them shoes? Brother, I can't fill them shoes. There ain't no way. I remember one time we had a baptism over here, and it was unexpected. I had to borrow a pair of your pants. And I put them on. He said, well, you done grow in my pants. No, I could never grow into those pants.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. But I did fill them up.
Amen.
8 times in my lifetime, I got too big. Sometimes we get too big for what we need to be doing too.
Go ahead.
Oh, that's right.
I was going to read you something, Brother Jerry, if I can. Brother Richard said we're not going to preach, we're going to read. He didn't lay that groundwork down, so I can't preach. But I thought it was real fitting. How you like that? And it's also real fitting to read his favorite verses in the Bible.
Amen.
How many knows what it is? John chapter 14.
Come on.
Let not your heart be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you so. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you into myself. That where I am, there you may be also. And whither I go, you know, and the way you know. You know how we know the way? Because Brother Jerry has preached that way.
All the time. All the time. That's right.
Every time he preaches the way.
Praise be to
Go
God.
ahead.
Yes.
Jesus says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me.
That's right.
Amen.
And thank God we have a pastor that points the way.
Amen.
Glory.
How many knows there's only one way?
One way.
Jesus says, I am the way. There's only one way.
One way.
If you don't know that, then you have not been listening to your pastor, because that's all he has ever preached is one way.
Praise be to God. Thank you.
One Jesus. One Lord.
One faith.
One faith.
One baptism.
Brother Richard, one Bible. You're exactly right. Not only do you have one of his Bibles, but when I came to the Lord, when I got through standing down here at the altar, asking God to forgive my sins, I turned around and started back to my seat, and Sister Peggy handed me Brother Jerry's Bible. You know what? We became partners that day because I began to study the same word. Thank God he made it easy for me to preach and teach, because he had already underlined all the good stuff.
Amen.
But you know what? I carried that Bible until I started carrying another one. And not only did he underline good stuff, but I colored good. That Bible is marked up from one end to the other. When I need something, really need something for God, Brother Jerry, I can open old Jerry Wayne up. That's what I call it. I go get old Jerry Wayne, and I open it up, and guess what? There it is. I thought about giving Jerry Wayne back to him one of these days. I ain't got that yet.
Praise God.
I got a lot of Bibles, but there's only one that one. Yeah. I don't know which one of them young'uns is going to have to fight over that boy. Thank you, Mama, for giving it to me. He knew something we didn't know. If you'd have told me I was going to stand up here and preach and teach this word, I would have laughed in your face.
Amen.
But there's a psalm I want to leave us. I know we got something to eat here next door. You all invited to it. It's our pastor appreciation. They call me assistant pastor, but this is his day. We're going to appreciate him.
Come on.
I'm just a servant of God, and he's my best friend.
Go ahead.
But I want to give you this, Papa, because when I read this, I think of you. This is I call it a prayer from David, not a song. It says, "The Lord hear thee in the day of trouble. The name of God, the name of the God of Jacob, defend thee. Send thee help from the sanctuary, and strengthen thee out of Zion. Remember all thy offerings and accept thy burnt sacrifice, Sheila. Grant thee according to thy own heart, and fulfill all thy counsel. We will rejoice in thy salvation, and in the name of our God, we will set up our banners. The Lord fulfill all thy petitions. Now know I that the Lord saveth his anointed. He will hear him from the holy heaven with the saving strength of his right hand. Some trust in chariots, some in horses, but we will remember the name of the Lord our God.
Amen.
Come on.
They are brought down and fallen, but we are risen and stand upright. Save, Lord. Let the King hear us when we call.
Amen.
The Lord grant you
Amen.
all your petitions.
Thank you, Jesus.
You know, there's a song that tells when you enter in. They used to sing around here about the one that's witnessed, the one that's preached. And they said when you enter in, he says, look, stand up, Papa, just a minute. And turn around and look, for great is your reward.
Amen.